Hey, what's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Hey, D Night Phase, appreciate y'all being in the stream early. Appreciate that. We're gonna be talking some Colts and Lions before the game come on tonight. What up, D Night? How you doing? I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's raining really hard. Over here. Let's see here. That. Just getting set up. All right, let's look at the depth chart. All right, cool. How was everyone's week? Mine was busy, of course. Appreciate everyone that subscribed, that tuned in to the channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing over the recent videos. Means a lot. I'm going to be watching today's game as well. Going to go over the depth chart for the Detroit Lions, give you my whole thoughts on the game. That's going to be coming up in a few hours. Starting off at the Lions in general, I think the Lions are still, rebuilding. They got potential to be nice, but I don't think they're there yet. I think they give the Lions about 3 years, and I think they'll be a decent team at least. This year, I think they're still going to be like in tank mode. So I don't know if they're really going to be any type of solid, to be honest, to go into this game. Of course, they got players fighting for roster spots. We do as well. The Patmans of the world, the Ashton Doolins, we still have those guys fighting for a roster spot. Because it's up in the air at the moment. We still got a cornerback 3 spot open as well between Marvell Tell, Rocky Sin, and Isaiah Rogers. They're still fighting for that spot that's open. So this should be an interesting game. Of course, I have us winning this game. I think we're going to go undefeated in the preseason. I think Easton should do very well tonight against this team. They're still kind of suspect on defense, regular team or preseason team, the Lions in general. So I think they can have a good game. I think Easton will have a good game. I think Elliger will have a good game as well. Of course, I think whoever's running the football should have some type of success. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're going to play this game. Let's go ahead and hop into the Lions depth chart. So their starting quarterback is Jared Goff. You guys know how about Goff. His history at the quarterback position is pretty sus. But hey, he got a starting spot over there in Detroit. So I mean, maybe you can turn that franchise around and be legit. So looking forward to see how that's going to look for Detroit this year. Hey man, maybe he can pull it off. I don't know. You never can count on Jared Goff, I guess. He's very inconsistent, I can tell you that much. But hey, it is what it is. Backup is Tim Boyle. I've heard that name before. David Blow. Oh wow. DeAndre Swift is their running back. Jamal Williams. They got a nice little running back core. Jamal Williams, former Packer. I think he left Green Bay to go to Detroit, get his own role there. Tyrell Williams, Khalif Raymond, Tom Kennedy, Damon Radley, Rashad Perriman is over there in Detroit. Amon St. Brown, a guy I looked at in the draft, he's over there in Detroit as well. T.J. Hawkinson at tight end, Darren Fells. They got a decent squad, man. They got a decent squad. It's not the best, but it's decent. They can win them about 1 to 6 games, if anything. They can definitely be one of those trap teams if Jared Goff is having a solid game. They can definitely be a trap team. Taylor Decker, left tackle, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, what is that? Batai. Penny Sewell's over there in Detroit. Michael Brockers, Deshaun Hands out there. He's injured. Those tackles, Alan McNeil. Okay, Romeo Okwara, Julian Okwara. Who do I think is going to ball tonight on the Colts? I'm going to go with Jacob Eason. I think Eason can have a big game against the Lions tonight. I think he knows what's at stake here. Or on the offensive side, I'm going to go with Eason. Defensive side, I'm going to go with Ben Bannigu. I think Ben Bannigu is going to have a good game. I think he's going to have a good game tonight. Let me know who you think. Let's see here. Oh yeah, they got Forrest, Rashad Berry. Okay. Let's see who else. Alex Alazoni. Oh, Jamie Collins is still over there. Trey Flowers. They got some Patriots over there. Nicky Roby Coleman. Will Harris is over there. Tracy Walker. CJ Moore. They got Jeffrey Okuda. He might be looking nice tonight too. Oh, Melifuanu's over there. Okay, Randy Bullock's the kicker. Well, he's the punter. Place kicker, I'm sorry. Jack Fox. Should be an interesting game tonight. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. Looking forward to that. Should be like I said, it should be an interesting game. We know the starters aren't playing tonight. We heard that Big Q was in COVID protocols, so he's likely going to miss week 1. I think he was on par of actually playing, but for him to actually catch the symptoms and have to be set out to self quarantine, he's going to miss week 1 probably. So that's a tough one. That news broke. I was kind of like, I was upset. Not gonna lie, I was upset. I was upset when that news broke. It's tough. We're going to be going through that all year though, so not surprised at all. But let's see how this game turn out tonight. Let me get some score predictions. What up, Joe? How you doing, man? Like I said, once again, it's raining really bad in the background, if you can hear it. $14-10. What up, High Five? He said, really wish we had Wentz play in the preseason. Ugh. Man, him playing in the preseason scares me. It scares me. Not saying that he wouldn't have, thrown out or anything, but with everything at stake right now, especially with everybody just walking and getting injured, I would not want that. But hey, it is what it is. Guess where you are? Are you at the game? You in Detroit? All right, I took a guess. Now you gotta let me know. You're in Louisiana, have your family stay safe from a hurricane. Can they just say be a possible category 5? Glad you're streaming so we can just chill. Oh yeah, man. Hey, stay safe out there. Them hurricanes is no joke for sure, man. One of my one of my guys, Rashard, is definitely got one of those hurricanes where he is as well. Like you guys, just stay safe for sure, man. Stay safe. If you have to leave the area, please leave. Um, like I said, I don't have space in my house, so you can't stay here. It's unfortunate, but I mean, if you can get away just to stay safe, I would say do that. But hey, man, I appreciate you for tuning in for sure. Really do. I will be live streaming the game as well, so if you want to kick it with me while we watch the game, that'd be dope. But yeah, I just want to get a preview of this Detroit Colts game. Like I said, I think the Colts is pretty much probably going to walk away with this. I think the quarterbacks will have a pretty decent outing, even though they do have potential in their secondary in Detroit. But I don't think Puka is really going to be playing all game. The core is just going to be out there for Detroit. I want to see how they're going to play, if they play at all. I think they're going to be like a first half thing, but we won't see any starters to this game. So I'm really looking forward to see how the reps are going to look for those guys. Ellinger and Eason playing with those backups. So should be interesting. Really should. Should be an interesting game. Like I said, the game's going to be on tonight. I think 7 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Just in case if water gets in, yeah, man. Hurricanes is no joke. I'm fine with water, but when it's too much water, it's an issue. It is an issue. Yeah, the game comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern. Brett Huntley's supposed to play today. I mean, if he does, I wouldn't be surprised because, like I said, I've seen enough of Beeson and Ellinger. So if he does go out there and play, I wouldn't be surprised. He might do well as well. He might do well if he does play against the Lions. Brett Huntley isn't bad at all. He's not a bad quarterback. He's pretty decent. Just don't want him to start on my team. But you late? Nah, man, you was in early. I seen your comment. Yeah, it's forecast to get to 140 miles per hour, so it's not like a tiny one. Jesus. Yeah, that's different. I don't care about hurricane until it gets category 3 high. Yeah, man. Yeah, when it gets to stuff like that, you guys, I would say evacuate. Brett was one of those best backups for the Packers and Cardinals. Yeah, for the Cardinals, he didn't really play, but I think his leadership and veteran experience will actually get him over the hump if he's on any roster and having a chance of starting. I think he can be a solid QB in the NFL. Yeah. I think he could be a solid QB on any roster that actually needs a quarterback, for a few weeks. I think he can do fine. I think he'll do fine. Now, of course, it's unfortunate he wasn't with Rodgers long enough to actually get, his talent. But hey, it is what it is. Quiddy did well last week. Yeah, he got him a sack. Happy for him, for Quiddy Pay getting that sack out there. Like I said, in 2 hours, we're gonna turn the stream up. Maybe I might invite some of my guys to watch it with us. So I'll be live when the game's on. Looking forward to that. Yeah. But yeah, none of the starters I don't think are playing today. Basically, hometown team. Facts. College State. Yeah. Looking forward to that. You ready for week one? Man, I've been ready for week one since the offseason started. I really have. After we got Carson Wentz, I just wanted the season to start tomorrow, to be honest. I really did. Jordan Scott also, yeah. Feels like it's forever since the season ended, man. And now it's right around the corner. It's just, I can't wait. I can't wait. Really can't wait. I just want everyone to be healthy, go out there, play some good football, have a good time and actually go win some games, man. This team has potential. I know we can make the playoffs for sure. That's no question. How far we can go is the all right. Like I was saying before, I was really interrupted. How far we can go is the question. How far can the Colts go? Thunderstorm is super loud. Yeah. He had symptoms, so he has to self quarantine. Quentin Nelson have to quarantine. He might miss week 1. I'm pretty sure. But hey, man, if the tests come back negative sooner before week 1, he'll play. But he's currently out due to COVID-like symptoms. A lot of players are actually getting on that. Ryan Tannehill from the Titans is just he has it too. He has to quarantine. You don't think him? I mean, like I said, if it comes back negative before then, he'll play. Like those tests be a little tricky. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's still 2 weeks for sure. Some guy in my comment section yesterday put a video I uploaded talking about the defensive line. I said Danico Autry's name on accident, and I think we all know that he plays for the Titans because we crack jokes about him often. He was like, "Dude, Autry does not play for the Colts anymore. You're tripping." I was like, "Okay, obviously it was a mistake." But the fact that I quoted the defensive line in the video, I think should still send a message about what I was talking about. But it was funny. I think I mentioned him at like around 3-minute mark towards the end. But I like the comment, so I thought it was funny. Some people are just so sensitive. Maybe he wasn't sensitive. You know how you read a comment, you make it come off a certain way. But yeah. Hey, I'm saying, hey, Mega Strong could definitely go off tonight in Detroit. Can look like Calvin Johnson. He can definitely look like Calvin Johnson tonight in Detroit. If he just gets the ball thrown to him and it actually gets there, it'd be a scary sight. He probably won't do anything. He's probably going to be a linebacker. You've seen the drills that they had him running. Even if Nelson and Winston don't come back for week 1, I think we can still squeeze a win against the Seahawks. Yeah, we can win. We can win by a field goal. We can win by a field goal for sure. Pat gets 100. Hey, you know, sometimes when you predict, it actually happens. So you might be right. You might be right. I remember those streams. You'll come in, you say, "I feel like a pick is coming." You feel like you're about to get an interception, and it'll happen. Patman might go off tonight. Hey, he might secure his roster spot. He might secure his roster spot tonight. That spot is still open. We know Doolin's good on special teams, but a solid receiver in Patman, he can definitely take that spot. High Five said this defense is going to be top 5, and they are consistent throughout the game, possibly number 1 defense this season. I like that. It's not like the Lions CBs are very good. Yeah, they got Okuda, but that's about it. But I don't know if he's playing because he's a starter. We need all we can get for the Rams can. What up, Charles? I'm letting you call this week. Why you not call it, man? You called it last week. I think tonight's gonna be a blowout. I think we'll win by a lot. It's not gonna be like a 30-point game, but I think we'll just actually beat them. I don't think the Lions will have a chance. What helps us against the Rams is that they're missing Cam Akers. Yeah. I mean, they got Sony Michel though, but they got Sony Michel, so he's a very solid running back. Especially with Stafford and McVay's system, I think he can do very well. I think Michel can do very well. Still not Cam Akers, but Michel's a really good running back. Yeah, it's Vaughn versus Patman for 7th. Yeah. Yep. We win by a lot if Sam doesn't throw a pick 6. Yeah, tell me about it. He's good for one of those. Houston is starting first. That is correct. You think Brett Huntley's going to start a little bit too? Jordan Wilkins could see the field a lot tonight. You think Frank will start Eason? He has no choice. He has to start Eason. He has to start Eason. Eason is quarterback number 2. Deion Jackson from Duke, yes sir. Doolin, Tariq Black, Granton got. I think Granton got to. He got to really improve his catching tonight. He had a few drops from that. I mean, of course, Eason's arm strength is definitely showing, but Granton got to catch some footballs tonight, man. He's speedy, but barely did anything last week. Yeah, Granton he got to have a big night tonight. I don't think Pittman's playing tonight. I don't think any starters are playing tonight. Yeah. Branson's last week, yeah. How y'all feeling about the offensive line going into week 1? Feel free to be honest. It's okay. I said Ben Bandigoot should have a good night tonight. Rochelle, Malik Jefferson, he can do good. I think he'll have a solid game. I'm looking for he said your heart dropped, to be honest. Hey, I'm looking for a pick 6 from Isaiah Rodgers tonight. Easton and everything, yeah. Desperately need Nelson. Yeah. He said Malik goes off for 6 sacks. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Sean Davis, he should have a good. Oh, George Odom. I want him to get a pick tonight. George Odom, I need him to actually see the field next year. I know he's an all-pro at his position of what he does, but I want him to actually play safety if it's needed. Isaiah Rodgers needs to catch the football tonight too. You like him from BYU? Yeah. He's looking very good. Shoot, Chaudhry's looking good too. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Andre. Ready for my bro prediction for the NFL season? I'm listening. Sorry, something was swinging from my window. I don't know what that is. Marlon Mack wins comeback player of the year. You think so? Marlon Mack's gonna have to be a really good backup for that to happen. Marlon Mack's gonna have to be solid. He said maybe, yeah, anything's possible. But like I said, it's a lot of competition for that award this year. It's a lot of competition for that. A lot of competition for that award. If he gets over 1.1K, then it's possible. Yeah. Like I said, I think Marlon Mack can have a solid year for sure. And we're definitely going to need him in a lot of these key games because we know it's a lot of teams that's really good in coverage but stinks at stopping the run. So I think we're going to need him a lot. We're going to need him for sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think he has him in him as well. A healthy Marlon Mack is a scary sight. It's a scary sight for a healthy Marvin Mack. Marlon Mack, sorry. I don't know why I said Marvin. Happy belated to Marvin Harrison if I'm saying him. Stay out of Naheem Hines' way. You automatically. Oh my gosh! Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, man. Don't remind me. That was just last year when that was going on. Oh my gosh, that just annoyed me every time. That annoyed me. He could have really had a lot of his. He could have really had carried that special teams with those returns, man. With those returns, he could have really carried the special teams. They just kept getting in his way. They just kept getting in his way last year. It was hard to watch. It really was. But this year he's gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure. Hines is just that special. He's just that special. Him and Rodgers are just special athletes. That was a big strike of lightning. Teray offside. Oh man. Joe's just going through it today. Joe is going through it. He's talking about bold predictions for next year, and then he's just living in the past with that. It's gonna be okay, Joe. It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. But I'll be back in 2 hours. Hey, Harrison Pod, what's up? Appreciate you for stopping by. Like I was just about to end it. Gave my predictions on the game. I'm going to be back in 2 hours to watch the game. So you guys tune in later on. See you in 2 hours. I'll check to see if anybody wants to join and watch the game or talk football while we're watching later on. But hey, I appreciate you guys for tuning in just for this quick little live stream. Just catching up on the game, talking about the roster spots and everything. But we'll be live. We'll watch the. I'm gonna be live during the game, so could have had a Super Bowl. Yeah, see you after the game for sure, Faves, for sure. I'm gonna go live during the game, and then I'll go live again after, just to react if anyone wants. Yeah, the game starts in an hour and a half. Yeah, so it won't be long. But you guys, go do some push-ups or something. Stay active until the game gets here. All right, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Joe, stay safe. This is Marcus, and you've been Culture Shock.